There are so many interesting, horrifying, or downright weird things in this big world of ours.
Each week, we'll bring you a new true crime story that has little to no coverage in English.
Let us do the translations, so you don't have to. Hello. Goddamn.
Hello. Wait, I didn't see that you started it already.
It was me again. I looked at you like as soon as I started it. Viktória looked away.
I looked at my other screen.
I was like, no one's saying anything again. Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We're good. I could just be the pushy one, the super talkative one.
I was like, oh, I have these notes on my other screen. Let me look at them.
I was just looking for the news article in my phone, like da 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 da.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We are back with a news tangent episode.
Yes.
It's one of those episodes where we talk about random news from like true crime news, not necessarily murder, anything. I guess it's not even always true crime, but
Yeah,
kind of something like that.
Yeah. And there's always an animal fact at the end, or
Yes.
animal tangent or something. Yeah.
It's animal
Woohoo.
fact. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we each have one story to share.
Yeah. Who wants to go first? Who has the lightest one?
This is what we never decide. Mine is
Before.
not light, but it's not murder. But you will be
Mine's-
pissed.
Oh, okay. Mine is also not light, kind of aggravating, murder related. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is not light. As said, it's related to the
You
elderly.
really need the animal
But
fact.
it's not murder.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like, manslaughter. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay.
Most likely just an accident, but the second one.
Okay, Viktória, you go first. I don't know.
Okay, I'll go first. So, this is a case that was covered in Hungarian news quite a lot, apparently, but somehow I missed it. It was covered, I think, or like it was in the news a lot, and there was a lot of discussion about it online around the end of November, beginning of December last year. But I don't know how I missed it. But over the weekend, I talked to some friends, and one of them mentioned that, oh, it's like, that case. And I'm like, oh, what case? So then I looked into it finally.
Uh-huh.
It's the actual incident itself happened in 2022. It's a sexual assault case. It happened to a student, a university student at the Hungarian University of Fine Arts, who reported that she was raped by a male fellow student in her university dormitory.
Okay.
So what happened is that on the same evening when this happened, she asked this guy who was an acquaintance, like they knew each other, for some painkiller, just like because she had a headache or something.
Yeah.
She texted him and asked if he has some painkiller. But then she didn't need it later, so she let him know that I'm okay now, I don't need it. She went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Later that night, this guy, as he was returning to the dormitory from a party, just decided to go to her room without any invitation or anything. So he was not even, invited to bring the painkiller or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I guess he might have been drunk, doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
He sexually assaulted her, even though she, explicitly protested against it. She was crying, requested him to stop multiple times, all that.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, the guy sent her a text message kind of admitting that this happened, like kind of a weird apology message that he shouldn't have done that, and no one should experience something like that against their will, something like that. So he sent a text message. So what did she do? She was like, I am going to report this to the police. So she went first to the hospital to be examined. She took she took her bloody underwear,
Mhm.
her like the condom that was used was left in her room, so she also took that and like went to get examined herself.
Yeah.
According to her report, the staff initially refused to properly examine her or
What the fuck?
document the assault. Like didn't really take it too seriously. I think she was examined eventually. She also reported the whole thing to the police, and like she says that they didn't really want to take her statement initially, so didn't take it too seriously at first, and only after she reached out to one of like the well-known women's rights activists in Hungary, did the authorities actually begin to handle the case more seriously, when this more well-known person started to get involved and
Like, good that she had the fucking mental fortitude to go after this like that much, because holy fuck, like so many victims would have been like, okay, forget it, I can't do this because no one believes me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she shouldn't have had to, but holy
I
fucking
know,
shit.
it's crazy. Like she did all the right things.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Wow.
So she had physical evidence, like the underwear, the condom, like she had the text message. From
Yeah,
the guy.
yeah. This sounds like a super clear
Open and shut case, yeah.
Yeah.
But of course it's
Yeah.
not, because it's going to fucking aggravate us, like you said. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So the criminal investigation was progressing pretty slowly. This was already in 2022. And there was a decision finally now, last November. So that's why we now hear again more about the case. The prosecutors charged the man with sexual coercion and not with sexual assault.
Fuck you.
What does that mean?
Just coerced you, like kind of like, hey, you know, it's a little bit lighter than just sexual assault. It's like, hey, yeah, we should have sex. Like, no, maybe not. Like, oh, come on, you know, like, yeah. Hey, have sex with me. Just kind of
So a bit
try
like
to
sexual
convince you to do it.
a bit of like almost like sexual harassment, but it's like actually having sex, but like, yeah, kind of more.
You didn't
along
really
the
want
lines.
it, but you kind of agreed
wanted
because,
it. Yeah, kind of.
Or like they kind of convinced you to do it.
Yeah, convincing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
something like
confusing.
that. So like way lighter than sexual assault would be,
with
because
fucking bloody fucking underwear. You fucking piece of shit. Okay.
And she was, you know, like really protesting and asking him to stop and crying and everything. So under Hungarian law, sexual violence requires proof of physical force, threat, or incapacity, and a lack of consent alone is not sufficient. So basically, you kind of have to physically fight back, and only if you do that, then it can be considered that they use kind of force against you, and you were physically fighting back.
So basically you need to have fucking DNA underneath your fingernails and shit, and pieces of his skin in your teeth and blood in your mouth, or what? Because you bit a fucking chunk out of him?
Yeah, so just like crying, saying, please don't do this to me, things like that doesn't matter. So just like lack of consent.
But she obviously wasn't fucking
enough.
ready. Bloody fucking underwear. Bloody fucking underwear.
And she was crying. You know, like there was a lot of evidence.
But I mean, just like physical force is what I mean. Like, couldn't they prove that with like usually if you want it, you're going to be prepared. You're going to be like lubed up, you know, like.
I mean, I don't think that's enough here. Like there needs to be evidence that you were like physically fighting back. So just like not consenting is not enough to
But if you're like pushing and doing like this, it doesn't.
But I don't think she was doing that. So she was like, but obviously this is super common, because if someone is being raped, like many times you are fearing for your life.
Yeah, you freeze.
You freeze, or
there's
you're
different
just
responses.
like scared that they will murder you if you really, you know.
But I think that's why they just changed the law here in Finland, like not so long time ago, like 2 or some years ago. That now it's about consent.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's it.
Yeah.
But many countries, I believe that Japan also has a similar, the Hungarian one, that there has to be kind of proof that you fought against this.
It's a whole thing, and it's actually discussed a lot in Hungary, because this is a very outdated law. But in November 2025, the court acquitted the defendant, and this verdict became final. So like he got nothing. Also during the proceedings, the university argued that the case, exceeded its institutional authority, and because like a lot of the other university students were protesting against this, and basically the university also did nothing. They were like, well, there's still, the investigation is still going on, the trial is coming. During all of these years, they did nothing with this guy. He just continued with his life. Some teachers denied him from coming to exams or some lectures or something, but they were kind of like not necessarily punished, but it was not okay from the university's perspective that they were not allowed to do that because, technically there's no court decision yet. And also the guy went on like an Erasmus exchange and did all of that. I don't know.
To another fucking country that allows this too.
I don't know. But he just lived his life normally.
There is nothing on the paper, so that's, but also, it's difficult.
It's difficult, but now in November there were protests and everything at the university because of this, because they also kind of didn't do enough.
Name him and shame him. Who is this fucker? Honestly,
I didn't see that in the article. I'm sure some people know, but So the acquittal triggered the student protests and like national outrage in general. And women's rights organizations emphasized that the case exposes like these systemic failures in Hungary's legal system, because also, and this is important here, I think it maybe came up before, that Hungary has not ratified the Istanbul Convention, which requires rape to be defined by the absence of freely given consent and mandates a victim-centered institutional response. So Hungary has not ratified that. So this is, and like kind of every other European country has, I believe.
So, it's referred a lot.
Yes.
But how about like if someone's asleep? Is that not a rape in Hungarian law?
No, because you're not fighting back.
Yeah,
I guess.
Coercion. Maybe coercion. Yeah.
It's lighter. Yeah. So there are a lot of these cases, and this is kind of, and like there, I think in one of the articles it was mentioned that like maybe 5 out of 100 cases are actually reported.
God damn.
Of sexual assault.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like, if you know that it's not going to lead to anywhere, why would you go through that all?
You have to go through all of this. Like you have to give testimonies. People will be assholes with you. The police is probably not going to be nice.
And there's
like, you will be shamed.
No justice waiting in the end of this. I understand that many women are just like, okay, forget about it. I'll just try to get on with my life.
Yes. Yeah.
God, this is fucking aggravating.
But I think it's bad everywhere. I have heard things also in Finland. But
here it's just very long, and I mean, but at least the law is supposed to be better now.
Yeah. But it's common, I think, everywhere that you're just not taken seriously, or maybe even blamed for beginning rape.
What was she wearing?
Yeah.
Why was the dormitory not locked?
Yeah. Why did she let him in? Okay, we could go on. Obviously, those are fucking...
These are
false
examples of what people say, not our thoughts.
Horrible fucking people say,
Yeah, so that's my story.
Okay. Well, I mean, that was good to bring up, I think, because then it really does shed a light on, and if anybody is getting raped in fucking Hungary, fight. Not that you should have to fucking do that, which is bullshit, but like, first of all, it just needs to be fucking changed. The law, obviously.
But then what if you're murdered? You fight and then you get murdered because of that. So it's like there's no good solution.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and it's hard to say like fight, because maybe you can't fight.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking like, because I'm sure like not everybody knows that that's actually the law. That she didn't obviously know that she would have to prove that she fought. Like.
But also, like, you can't. It's not something you can decide. Like,
I know, that's what I mean too.
It's
like that's what I mean. Like, it's just unfair. It's just completely unfair. Like that she would even have to prove that in the first place, and then that you would have to do even do that. Because like, yes, there can be fucking coercion. Like,
And for the guy, no consequences, nothing.
Well, he should get
He's
his
fine.
fucking dick chopped off.
Okay, next story.
I guess I can go then, Petra, because I
Yeah.
think Petra's is okay. Mine's still fucked up, but like obviously not like elderly stuff. Like yeah. So I just had the episode about Aino Nukopkoski, the main episode, and this one kind of brought to mind because there was this article from Ilta-Sanomat that 9 murderers are going to be released next year in Finland. In 2026, sorry, because this article is from 2025, end of December.
Year.
So this year, 2026, they're going to be released. So there are 9 murders, 7 of whom are men and 2 are women. And so I'll just go quickly through them. There was a woman set a sleeping man on fire in the middle of Helsinki. So back in 2011.
Okay.
She knew the victim beforehand and blah, 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 blah. Then there's the Punka Laitumen stabbing victim struck final blows during an emergency call. So there's a drinking spree in Punka Laitum in October of 2011. And the man stabbed his friend to death 19 times. And he was sentenced
Didn't we have this case?
I think so. I think, wasn't it you, Petra, who covered it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's getting out.
Oops. I hope he's not listening to this.
Yeah. So, he's getting out. And Rautavaara, murder, accidentally smoked. So, he was killed behind his car or whatever. So this man attacked a defenseless woman with a hammer and a knife at the scene of the victim's car. So he is getting out. And he's getting out in April of 2023. And
2026.
Sorry, he got parole. Yeah, he requested parole in 2023, and then now he's getting out in 2026. Sorry. Okay. And the man committed drug crimes while in prison in 2018 and 2019. So I'm like, is this guy really, really going to be doing okay outside?
Yeah, like, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, like the Court of Appeal said that, according to this, that like he's unlikely to commit a crime threatening life, health, or freedom again. But drugs, on the other hand, you never know.
I think drug trafficking is health related crime. But...
yeah. But he'll have served approximately 15 years and 10 months at the time of his release. And then the fourth is the victim. Okay, so in Lipperi, one prisoner is being released together with his accomplice. He beat and stabbed another man to death in Ruokolahti in Lipperi in 2008 at the end of a drinking night, so another drunken incident.
Mm-hmm.
We could have one in each episode and we would never run out.
Yeah, I think so. So he was sentenced in 2010. And then in 2018, he was convicted of violently resisting and assaulting an officer, for which he received an 11th-month prison sentence. So why are they releasing him? I don't know. But he applied for parole in February of 2024. And the man has served more than 16 years of his life sentence. So they're like, sure, why not? The man's behavior's, improved in recent years. So... yeah, he'll be released after 7.5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this one I was thinking of maybe covering, but I don't know if there's that much information because it's like in Pirkanmaa. But the man described, this man, he killed a woman after a night. He met her in a bar. They went back to her place. He murdered her in Tampere back in 2010. And... yeah, it's kind of creepy. They have video cameras of them walking down the street and stuff. And he had a pretty bad criminal history ever since he was 15 years old. But he's also been in prison for 15 years now. And he's not committed crimes since the 15 years in prison. And
he's not committing crimes because he's in prison.
Yeah. And then they said that, he'll probably not commit any violent crimes. Most likely.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Violently.
Kemijärvi, shotgun murder, man in 2004, murdered his friend in Kemijärvi, probably because he was drinking. And yeah, shot his victim twice with a sawn-off shotgun. Life imprisonment starting in 2006. And he sought release in 2022. But he was rejected. It was rejected because they thought that he was still too dangerous. But now it's
Danger is
fine.
gone.
Yeah,
Now he's
3 years
okay.
later, it's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he took a course about ethics.
Yeah, but now he's served 21 years of his sentence, so like that's still quite a long time. But I mean, only in 2022 was it kind of like, he's still kind of he's got an edge to him, you know. Maybe not releasing him yet, but 3 years later, that's the sweet spot. Yeah.
Yes.
No, something
Fully
good must have
recovered.
happened. You never
Yeah.
know.
So the victim of Susma cottage murder in August of 2010, a 35-year-old man was brutally murdered his victim in Susma. The victim was a man in his 40s from Hortola who had gone on a men's trip from a kiosk. So I guess it's like a kirves murhaja, so axe murderer dude. And yeah, and then he immersed. Yeah, there's more shit, but anyway, he is getting out also in March of 2026, and he's been in prison for over 15 years. Almost done. 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Then a housewife from Espoo. This one's fucked up. This is even more fucked up. Mother killed her 8-year-old twin daughters and a 2-year-old son in their family home in Espoo in 2007. And she mixed sugar and sleeping pills with her children's milk and gave it to them, and then killed them when they were sleeping. Yeah, because there was a bitter custody battle with the divorce, and that's why she felt like there was no other option, so she killed her children because she doesn't want to give them up. So that's pretty fucked.
But cases like this are, when there's like a serious mental health element, I mean, there always is.
Yeah.
But like I could see someone like this not doing violent crimes, like being kind of safe.
Yes,
yeah. I kind of don't see her doing. I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying that it's okay. Of course, it's not. It's horrible.
But this sounds like she was punished, and now.
But 3
according
fucking
to the justice
kids,
system, she has been punished enough, and that's it. She will probably not be danger to the public.
I mean, out of all of these, I think if she doesn't have any more kids and doesn't get a fucking divorce again, then it's surely fine. But yeah, she was culpable with the murders. They found that she was of sound mind when she committed these murders. She knew what she was doing. So, yeah, she understood the consequences of her actions. So she'll be eligible for parole in August of 2026. So, and then a man from Pieksämäki tortured his victims for 24 hours. So there is early December, the court appeal decided to release a 48-year-old man committed a brutal torture murder in Pieksämäki. Took place in December of 2008. At the time, the 2 men and a woman tortured their victim for over 24. Didn't we also cover this? Or was this the pillowcase thing? Was it victim for over 24 hours? The man was given electric shock. Wasn't this, I think, Petra, you covered this at some point.
I think it was in a news tangent.
Maybe news tangent,
Not like an actual episode.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
So yeah, one of the men who committed the murder. Oh yeah, because like one of the guys died. I remember. Okay, that's what it was. Oh, so one of the guys that got who did the murdering was murdered with like koshi or something like that. Like what is it? Like a canvas bag or something. Remember, he was strangled with a canvas bag.
Canvas bag thing. Yes.
And yeah, and then he was dead, and everybody was like, "Well, it was him that murdered."
Oh, true. Yeah. Yes.
Right.
This
I think that's this case, to be honest. So yeah, he one of the men who committed the murder pleaded guilty to reduced charges and was sentenced to 12 years, and so he's already served his sentence. And the woman who was innocent at the time, she was ordered to undergo involuntary treatment. And then there's the guy, the 48-year-old man, on the grounds that he was sober, had completed his studies while in prison, had managed to survive in an open prison, and had worked outside prison and blah, 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 blah. So he's getting released. So that was it. Sorry for the long rant.
Okay. So, a question.
Yeah.
Does the article mention if this is like more or less than the average number of people getting out of prison per year? Getting released from prison in Finland?
No, but it says at the beginning of 2025, there are a total of 186 life sentence prisoners in Finland. So
It's not that many.
No.
It's a small
And of
country.
course, there's no statutory maximum sentence for life imprisonment. The minimum term is 12 years if the crime is committed at the age of 21 or older. And then for those under the age of 21, the minimum term is 10 years. And then the average length of imprisonment for those released in 2024 was 16.1 years. For example, the average length of imprisonment for the released in 2015 was approximately 13.8 years. And the prisoner discussed in this article, who will be released in 2026, have served approximately 14 to 21 years of their life sentences. And that's according to the Criminal Sanctions Agency in this Ilta-Sanomat's article. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, Petra. Bum us out some more.
Share some more depressive stories.
Yeah, bum us
Okay.
out. Make us depressed, please. Yeah.
Okay. So this just came to my mind because of I guess now it's the previous episode. Or
Maybe. Or
Yes.
maybe we're
Maybe.
just saying that it, yeah. We'll see. I don't remember.
Well,
anyway,
another
that-
episode.
I think the news
Yeah,
tangent comes first. Oh well, fuck it. Whatever.
Well, there was or there will be an episode about that involves elderly victims.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's news tangent next, so so this is not
Okay.
okay.
So I'm going to news tangent about a case that has an elderly victim.
Mm.
Okay. No more spoilers on the actual episode, but this is not related to the episode at all.
Yes. Yeah, it's just, there are a few kind of connection points, but not like directly.
Yeah. But after listening to our rant about how life of elderly is dangerous, makes maybe sense. Anyway, this was a recent thing in Turku. There is an elderly care run by a private health care provider
Organization. Okay.
like a company that makes money out of taking care of elderly people. It's called Esperi Care, and it has had issues in different care homes before in different cities. So I do have. Anyway, just I don't of course they have lots of homes. Probably some of them are fine and so on, but in Finland I always have a little doubt on these big chains that have care homes, because the same goes for daycare to me. Why are you doing this? For money? Are you really going to take care of the people?
Agreed.
Anyways, this
agreed.
case was so this place was for for severe dementia, not those nice elderly homes, but more like when you are kind of a difficult case. That's also the phrase that was used by some people in these articles. So when you require quite a lot of care because of dementia or Alzheimer or those. So basically there was an old lady in this care home, and she was found dead, kind of strangled, because they had what's the word?
Constricted her
on the chair,
restricted.
she couldn't move.
Yeah, okay.
Restricted
Tied her.
with the
Yeah,
tied her
Yeah.
up
Oh.
in the chair.
Yeah.
But not like just random. There's like actual. It is a way of restricting a patient in some situations with this specific type of bells, to my understanding.
Okay.
But it seems, so this is a very recent case, so we don't really have yet anything conclusive, but it seemed that she had tried to set herself free and accidentally strangled herself because of that, like kind of fighting against being tied up. And there's like, of course, now police is investigating, like how did this happen? For example, how long was she left alone, tied
Yeah, I would say
in
like
a chair?
negligence would be a question I have. Yeah.
In a care home, and also like if you have already quite severe dementia, you might be confused of like, why am I here? Where are everyone? Why am I tied up in a chair?
Yeah, exactly. It would be very scary. Yeah.
And also the family says that they had not been informed that she's being like that is something they do to her. But of course, like there was some comments that she was kind of like difficult taking, like jumping on the table and whatever. But like, yeah, sure, you have severe dementia. That's why she was in this specialized care home where I guess you're supposed to have more nurses maybe, and maybe more specialized
and it's
nurses.
advertised as taking care of these people. So then therefore you should be able to, with confidence leave your loved one in the care of these people if that's what they're advertising that this place does.
But I mean, this was not like they chose it. This was many of these private places in Finland is still paid by the municipality. So the municipality pays for it, and kind of they provide the service for the municipality that have some kind of obligation to provide elderly care for their citizens.
But still, come the fuck on. Like,
yeah, but this is not the first time that this kind of case is the first time, but there has been many cases where it sounds like, okay, you didn't have enough nurses, like how are you treating the people you're supposed to take care there?
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's kind of a big news in all media, and like people, all kind of specialists are commenting on like, what is this tying an elderly person up to begin with? When are you supposed to not do it and do it? And what kind of permissions does it require? And blah, blah, blah. So, I, based on how this usually go, I am, it might lead up to some kind of like death by neglect type of court thing. But let's see. But this is just, I don't know, when I read this, I'm like, I don't know, that's just I wouldn't want to die like that.
No, especially when you're just confused, like, why am I tied up? Who tied me up? Like, if you don't remember, and you just, like, also the claustrophobia aspect, like, I hate my arms being pinned to my side, like, that gets me. So I couldn't fucking imagine.
Like, I can accept if there's an explanation that there are some cases, or there's like this is standard practice in some scenario or whatever. But why would you leave someone alone for an amount of time that is enough for them to strangle themselves?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
like
that's
if
at
there's
least because I mean, strangling takes at least 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes, like at least of cut off oxygen to kill somebody. So like they had to be struggling for a while before that. So at least I would say 30 minutes or something being alone at the like lowest amount of time, probably, I would assume. So that's just
So I guess there might be updates later, because this is an active investigation, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I doubt that this is a murder.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it. It's just negligence or neglect. Yeah. Well, that's fucking sad.
Yeah. So, well, you will hear about actually elderly people being murdered next time or previous time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are many different sad ways to die.
Yep, and we are covering many of those ways
we
in this
are.
podcast.
Yeah.
I think we need an animal fact to cheer us up.
I actually had an animal fact too.
Oh,
what?
Do you want to
That's
share
great.
yours first, Petra? You can go ahead and do that.
It's just one thing.
Okay.
What's the snake in Finland? Viper?
Kyykäärme. So
Kyy. Is it viper?
yeah, it's the European viper, I believe is the translation. Yeah.
Did you know it has 2 penises?
I think most snakes do, don't they?
Do they? Okay. Did you know that snakes have 2 penises?
Sorry, I think it's like split. I think it's like branched penis. I want to say most snakes do.
And then it's like just chooses the one, like don't chooses, but like it doesn't use them. Like it uses one at a time.
Because they use it so often and one needs time to recover.
At least viper enjoys sex for 10 minutes. Which is longer than many human male. I don't know, sorry, didn't watch any statistics. But I was reading an article about vipers and it's
viper sex life.
Actually, I just wanted this for a very random reason. I just wanted to see like the inside of a snake.
Yeah.
So I googled that and then I ended up in this article. But it was somehow like explaining it in a way like,
well, I can continue.
The snake enjoy sexual activities up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Up to. Okay.
Or around 10. I don't remember.
Yeah. So all snakes have 2 penises. They're called hemipenes.
Yeah.
So hemi is in hemispheres too. Okay, yeah. Which are kept inside the body and everted. Yeah, so obviously they're not just hanging out there. That would be kind of weird. That would be unfortunate. Just like scraping their penises on the ground constantly. Oh God, that would be very unfortunate. But yeah, the reason why they have 2 is because like for repeated mating sessions, so they can use one and then be like, hey, I like your friend over there too. Let's, let's impregnate her as well.
What I assume.
Yeah. So used for rests or reloads. It's like a gun. Wow. Sorry. But female snakes and lizards also have paired clitorises called hemiclitorises to match. So there you go.
So they're also like, got kind of tired of that.
10 minutes.
So
yeah, let's move to the other one. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, cool. I had no idea.
Yeah. I was like, that tickled a fact in my brain. I was like, I think all snakes have 2 penises. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah. Indeed, they do.
Yeah. So, if you want to send us dick pics of snake dicks, I guess it's kind of okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. But you can only send one of their penises. Yeah, okay, anyway.
No, I want to see...
both? You want to see the fork? Just like their tongue is forked, their penis is forked.
But do they get out simultaneously?
I'm like, what is this?
I think it's like a forked penis, like 2. It's like, I'm just imagining like...
Oh, it comes out simultaneously.
I don't know.
But they only kind of actively use one side.
I would assume.
And the other is just like hanging there.
Maybe.
It's reloading and recharging.
It's recharging in the sun.
Yeah. Maybe we need to...
We need to watch a video about this.
Probably, yeah.
There's some probably thing on Reddit, I'm sure. Snake sex. Oh God. There's a subreddit for everything. Okay. I think that'll be fine for animal facts. So thanks,
I'm
Petra.
like, do we need the other, or can we?
Yeah, we'll save it for next time.
So I don't know if you can top this.
I can bring more penis facts if you want. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that would be fitting.
Yeah.
To the theme with dick pics and everything.
Alrighty. But yeah, thanks for this episode, guys. At least we ended with a laugh.
Yeah.
Okay. You can follow us on Instagram at Translation Murder Podcast. You can send us an email at translationmurderpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow, like, subscribe on YouTube or wherever you're getting your podcast at. So yeah, make sure you follow. And Hej på alla.
Bye.